Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Peggle. This level, screw this level. I'm giving up for now. One day we will return to the dreaded 40,000 P babies. Now, just to say something real quick, Matthew 2, I created this one so I could go through the adventure like normal. I don't know how I did it, but on my original profile, somehow I completed it. Again, I don't know what miracle happened, but it happened. So, for now, we're just gonna move on. Thankfully, no more points for now. So this time, we're gonna clear all the pegs. Not just the red ones, but all of them. So nice. Just not to have to worry about points. Just... Yeah, admittedly, I spent way too long on that. So for this one, you gotta get the angle just right. You want it at about 45 degrees, because that way it'll hit the most pegs. So, how are all of you guys doing today? Hope you guys are having a great day today. Hope everybody is happy and healthy. And I hope you've got mac and cheese, because that is the best. Alright, time for a little spooky. Ooh, nice little zigzag action there. Now, I don't want to jinx it, but I have a feeling I'm going to have an easier time with just trying to get all the pegs. Because the points, you have to be strategic. Like, you gotta... A big part of that challenge is your free ball skills. Having to rebound off a peg and keep landing in the bucket for more balls. This week can be a little more loosey-goosey. It's good. It's good. It's in the pit. Alright, 5 balls. Not many pegs left. We can do it. Then again, when you make crappy shots like that, things can change. Please land in the bucket? Of course not. Now there's some free ball skills. Now that was... Yay, you beat the challenge! I don't remember doing this one, but I guess that saves us time. Clear as a fiddle. Isn't it fit as a fiddle, or thick as a fiddle? I don't know. I know clear as a whistle, but I've never heard clear as a fiddle. Where to start? Let's start with good old Spooky. Especially in the beginning, Spooky Ball's so good, because almost every time it guarantees you a free ball with all the points you get. Here they're all clustered together, so it's a perfect opportunity to clear out a bunch of them in one go. Alright, we're going to Plunko strategy. We're going to go top to bottom. Keep an eye on that green peg, though. You know what would have been nice? If it hit the green peg as well. Oh, there we go. Better late than never. highest one just happens to be purple. So I have a question for y'all. So we've already established that I may be colorblind. As you know, I work at Burrito Horn, but I think it's pretty obvious what it is. So Baja Blast, I think it's a turquoise, or maybe perhaps a teal. So turquoise is a bluish-green mix, and then teal is a brighter version of the bluish-green mix. However, even though it's a mix, I think it leans towards being more green than blue. But so many people disagree with me. They say it's more blue than green. I say Baja Blast is more green than blue. We all know Baja Blast sucks as a drink. But the color debate. Does everybody think it's more blue or more green? I think it's more green. But I would love to hear your thoughts, because I want to know, am I misunderstood or am I just cuckoo? Really keeps me awake at night. Aw. We might make this one, we might not. Especially with that shot. I think this was my fault. I got distracted by the Baja Blast. I blame the Baja Blast. Stupid blast. And if it gets 1 degree hotter, I'm gonna go down to Taco Bell and get me a Baja Blast. Nope. Hey, you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet, am I right? Once again, we're going early spook. I know it's July, but Halloween's coming early. Hey, no one bats an eye when people start putting Christmas stuff in the stores in September. Yes, I've seen that. They did at one point, but now it's just so commonplace. Like, I guess it's 80 degrees, we'll call it Christmas. So happy Halloween, everybody. Or, if you've been here for a while, happy Valorissa Wiener. So, let's pick up where we left off. Now, I don't always get a chance to talk about it, because right now there's not much going on. Like with Baldi Plus, there was a whole ton of stuff I had to commentate on. So when we have slow times like these, I'll fill you. Okay, so when I was a wee lad in kindergarten, again, I don't know if it's called pre-K or not, I went to 2 different schools. So in the morning, I would go to one school, and then in the afternoon, I would go to a different school. So in the morning, I'd do those classes, and then I would shuttle bus. So in the middle of the day, I would get on a school bus and then go to the other school, and then end it there. Now, something really weird was happening with the schedule. It didn't happen every day, but it happened sometimes. So, in the middle of school, I would come back home, eat some lunch, and then go back to the school, and then get picked up at the end of the day by my dad. I'm not sure if there was a reason for that, like, it was easier to carpool or something, but regardless, it was very odd. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really remember much about kindergarten. The only thing I remember is one time I tried to dip my nugget in mustard, and I regretted it, and that's when I learned you're supposed to dip them in ketchup, not mustard. So yeah, mustard is for cold cuts, like that's what I prefer, not for chicken nuggets. But I was a new chicken nuggeter. It was my first time eating a chicken nugget, so I didn't know any better. And I made the mistake of picking mustard over ketchup. Again, not hating on mustard, just there's a time and a place. and chicken nuggets is not that time or place. Alright, I gotta focus here. Alright, if I hit this peg, it's gonna have too much momentum. It's gonna miss this bottom peg. What I'm gonna hope for is I can bounce, and then it's gonna go in the middle, hit the bucket. Oh, you. I was gonna come up with a name, but I couldn't come up with anything. Okay, new plan. Forget the spooky ball. Just go Plunko. So one thing I remember about kindergarten is in the morning school, whenever the class was being too rowdy, the teacher would ring the bell. It was one of those like service bells, like at restaurants, the ding, like, hey, I want to place an order. So if we were being too loud, if we were being too rambunctious, she'd ring the bell. And one of her rules was she was the only one that was allowed to ring the bell. If you rang the bell, you got timeout. And I wanted to ring that bell, but I didn't want to get in trouble. So I came up with a genius idea. So obviously it's kindergarten, so we had like toys everywhere. There was this cooking playset, it had an oven, it had a fridge, and there were these oven mitts if you wanted to bake some pretend brownies or something. So I take one of these oven mitts. I don't put the oven mitt on my hand. I like carry the oven mitt in my hand. So I'm holding an oven mitt, and I go over there. If I'm not touching it, if it's the oven mitt, it doesn't count. That was my strategy. So I went over there and I went bing, and immediately she turns around, like snaps her neck. Who rang the bell? And every single person in that class all pointed and went, Matt did it. So apparently I was in class with a bunch of snitches. I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for those meddling kids. Okay, what's really tripping me up here is these things on the side. These little ramps here, they're solid, you can't go through them. It's messing with the trajectory of the ball too much. Keeps making me miss the bucket. Makes me want to kick the bucket. Okay, that's a little better. Oh, that was crappy. It was Crappy the Clown. It was Cheapy the Cheapskate. Oh man. Okay. No, can we get the green pegs a little higher than that? That'll have to do. Okay, let's see what you can do. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Hey, at least we got a free ball out of it. So I'm going to go ahead, as usual, I'm going to use the spookies early. The idea is in one ball, we can get rid of multiple pegs. Okay. I want it a little better, but I'll take it. Beggars can't be choosers. Alright, I'm going to focus on one side and then do the other side. So it's going to be like trimming a bush incorrectly, where it's all uneven. Don't worry, there's a method to my madness. It's going somewhere. Yeah, it's going directly to the pit. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to save... actually... yeah, save these for later, because there's just a few down there. Now let's work on the right. let's work on Mr. Trump. Boink. I did not plan that. That was luck. You know, the least you could have done is hit one of those 3 pegs on the way out. You could have helped me out a little bit, you know? But no, just always thinking about your stupid self. Again, you were selfish. I'm gonna try to time it with the bucket here. Okay, this is a little trickier than I thought it was gonna be, but it's doable. This is it, my last shot. That was my last quarter. Okay, let's try something a little different here. Wait, would the flippers work? No, flippers wouldn't work because... Wait. Is the bottom of the ramp, like, permeable? Okay, we're just gonna test something out here. Wait, no, this is... I meant to do the flippers. This is a bad idea now that I think about it. Nah, we gotta restart. Alright, let's call in Mr. Cinderbottom. Or Lord Cinderbottom. Alright, so my idea is to bounce it off the edge of the screen and then off the ramp. Actually, that worked out pretty nicely. Alright, let's see if we can do that again. Okay. Well, that's a good waste of a fireball if I've ever seen one. You know, the beauty of the free ball is even if you get a crappy shot, it's free, so it's like free pegs gone. But then again, most of the time it's only 3 pegs gone, so you don't make any. You barely do anything. Meh. I still think it sounds like HBO when it goes in the bucket. Alright, good. Just keep making me watch HBO. We need Game of Thrones. As long as it's not Season 8, I'll take it. Season 7 really wasn't that bad. Season 8 was where it died. Oh, whoops. Okay, I liked what we did with the fireball. I want to try that again. If we can get it. Okay, this side's untouched, so we're going to start with this. I think this is the angle. No mistakes can be made. There we go, that nice little bounce there. Okay, so the bottom of the ramp was not passable, so I would have been incorrect. Alright, same angle as last time. Wait for it. and Jikaris. I did the same thing again. What the hell was even that? Alright, nice little bounce there. Well, we're all out of fire, so Mr. Cinderbottom, we are on our own here. We're just gonna have to do this with 2 swords and maximum effort. Or no, we got no swords, we got 9 balls. We got 9 balls, that's what we got. We still have 9 balls. Alright, this is the best we've done so far. We can do this. Why I keep... That's one habit I have. I keep saying we. Like, I know there's people watching at home, but in my physical location, it's just me. Or if you want to count the dragon, it's 2. I think Plunko is the way to go. It's nice and easy, nice and easy. Had a feeling that was going to happen. Aw, so close to the bucket. So very, very close. Was kind of hoping it hit both of them. Hit it. That's it. That just sealed it. We won. We did it. We did it. Vamasimo. We did it. Do, 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 do. Punch-Out Street Fever! Alright, only 2 more. Clear as silk. Now that I've heard. Or is it smooth as silk? I don't know. This looks like a giant cow udder. Man, why couldn't this be the point one? I'm getting all kinds of points. I'm golden. And now there's no way we can possibly screw this up. Alright, just keep banking it. I want it to stay in the middle, because then it'll hit all the pegs. Alright, I'm just going to shotgun it right down here. Or it can just bounce right out and not do that. That's more of what I wanted. I still think we can win. There's no possible way we choke this. There might. Please tell me we don't. Please tell me we don't choke the greatest lead of all time. That's a pop fly. No, don't you do this to me now. Don't you do it. Don't you frickin' do it. Don't you frickin' do it. Don't you freaking do it. Don't you freaking do it. Okay, we're good. We were about to have a situation there, but we're fine. Ultra Extreme Fever, coming to a theater near you. And last but not least, Clear as Pie. Okay, this one I know, it's easy as pie. What the hell are they doing? And then the last thing I remember about kindergarten is it was close to the end of the day. I think we were doing like some math or something. Now because it was kindergarten, it was literally like Baldi's Basic, like what's 2 plus 2, what's 3 plus 5. And this one kid, he just stands up from his seat, he walks to the front of the desk, pulls his pants down, pulls his boxers down, and just takes his shit on the floor. Don't know what was going on, but that's what happened. And even, there were 2 teachers, there was a man and a woman. We're all just looking at him, we're stunned. Like, it takes them a good 30 seconds to start doing something. And honestly, what do you do in that situation? So if you're a teacher, you gotta go to college. You gotta take some courses, you gotta, pay some fines, do some shadowing. There's a lot of training that goes into it. I don't think there's any amount of training that can prepare you for someone just dropping a loaf in class. And while he was doing it, he was completely straight-faced. It's like he was almost proud. Like, yeah, I'm pooping right here. So after that, like, we had to evacuate the classroom because there's now a biohazard. So the single file, I was like, alright, everybody out. So yeah. And I remember just thinking about that all day, like, what? Why did he do that? You gotta have some guts, some real serious guts, and some full guts as well, to just walk up there, drop pants, and poop. Okay, I really like this background we got going on here. We got a shooting star. I actually saw a shooting star a couple days ago, but I forgot to make a wish because it was too fast. Alright, so this looks very similar to the previous one we did, except there are ramps, but they're teeny tiny. If you look at the sides of the screen, they just barely stick out. Alright, not bad. We just cleared out the left. Now let's work on the right. Stay over there. Good, good. I'm feeling better about this one. Now we're gonna Plunko. I don't know if any of you know what Plunko is. It's like that game at the fair, or some restaurants have it. It's a small metal ball, and there's a pegboard with all these pegs sticking out. And you drop the ball, the ball zigzags all over the place. And at the bottom, there's holes that can land, and if it lands in the middle, you win a big prize. If it lands on the side, you win nothing. That's basically what this reminds me of, kind of. So the Plunko strategy is when you start at the top and you work your way towards the bottom. Because the idea is if you hit the peg on the very top, then on its way down, it's going to hit more pegs. So you do more work now, you do less work later. And also you got to keep Newton's third law in mind, the equal and opposite reaction. So if these circle pegs, if you hit the corner, it'll fly off in the opposite direction which you hit. And that's a big thing with trying to get more free balls, trying to line up the bucket with the where your ball's going to go. That was the most highly anticipated shot of ever. Oh, we're good. Okay, so I wonder how many times I can get my ball back. Let me try again. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Okay, that's one. That's two. I want to see how many times I can do it in a row. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Alright, go for 8. Go for 8. What do you guys think? Can I do 9? I can do 9. No. Okay, so 8 in a row. That's my record. If anyone wants to try to beat that, they can go ahead. Fever score. Now that was way easier than the point challenges. Granted, I struggled a little bit, but just comparatively, one video, I cleared out a whole page. Well, minus this one. I already did that somehow. Alright, so next time, we're gonna do more of this. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Now, some lessons here. Nuggets, go in ketchup, not mustard. Don't just walk up to the classroom and take a dump. And don't ring people's bells. If you're planning on enrolling in kindergarten, these are the 3 things that you absolutely must know. If you go in here not knowing these 3 things, they're going to kick you out. So just remember those 3 things, and you're good to go. Well, oh, unicorn's so sad. Happy? Sad. Even the sun dims. If you hover over quit, the sun dims. If I quit, will this entire world implode, or will it just be nighttime? So if I'm playing other games, or if my computer's off, is it just nighttime? And it's only daytime? Because not this screen, but I don't know if you might have seen it. The startup screen is the sun rising. So if I quit, is it just night? What happens if I go on vacation? Is it just night for a week? Oh my god. I can't do it. Look at that sad face. And then look at that happy face. Okay, goodbye. Have a good day.